Alright, looks like we're all set. Let's just skip right to the game. The first mission is your usual CQC training, nothing special, just like in any other Call of Duty games. Firing from the hip is very inaccurate, it might not work properly sometimes. Yeah, just skip to it. "12 targets is enough. You can just leave after that and go for the pistol. It's not necessary to take down all the targets." Oh wait, we do have a timer. Because there wasn't any timer on high-low, so thought we're just running by the clock and not by the stopwatch. Anyhow, the CQB test from this mission is a separate discipline. We've got a separate leaderboard for it. The world record for it is 8.5 seconds, which is, for some reason, better than a tool-assisted speedrun of this mission. The TAS only handled 9.1. Just shoot through.
Gentlemen, the cargo ship mission is a go. Get yourselves sorted out. Wheels up at 0200. Dismiss.
Faceplate, this is Howard 2-4. We have visual on the target. ETA 60 seconds. Copy, 2-4. 30 seconds, going dark.
Alright, so crew expendable. Very weird mission to speedrun actually, but still good enough. Let me adjust the field of view. Usual field of view in Call of Duty games is 65, and well, that's a joke basically, so we switch it to something more sensible when we can. Luckily, Modern Warfare 1 has a console feature where you could just type in the commands or bind them to some key and execute them whenever you want. You'd have to go to the config file for that in Modern Warfare 2 or 3. I am not even sure that's possible in Treyarch Call of Duties like Black Ops or World at War. But, people say it's possible.
We've got company. Hammer 2-4, we've got tangos on the second floor. Copy, engaging.
At this point we just wait for the helicopter. Can't go any quicker here.
Copy, Hammer. Warcroft, Griffin, cover our 6. The rest of you, on me. Roger that.
Yes, bots are always this slow.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
Your daily aliens reference.
Mark. Go. Hallway, clear. Move up. Stairs, clear. Movement right.
Come on! You gotta be kidding me.
No tangos in sight. Stairs, clear.
Not only I missed the knife, also got killed by this guy.
Tango down. Move up.
Shit.
Hallway, clear. Check your corners. Catwalk clear.
Funnily enough, this guy might even not be
Corners on
there.
me. Move up.
He can be
Keep it tight.
here, or he can not spawn at all.
Tight.
It's all RNG at this point. Personally, I hate to run Modern Warfare 1 because it has too much softlocks, way too much softlocks. For example, here, if you go before gas, the game will softlock, and you'll only understand it 2 minutes after the softlock actually happens.
Move up.
Because the bots will go, there's nothing holding them from that. As the container opens, nothing will happen, and you won't be able to grab the shipping manifest from the container because Price won't say his line. Come on, I missed the knife again. What the hell?
Tango down. Report. All clear. Roger that.
And Gas just opens the container and nothing will happen. That's only the first of all the soft locks in this game.
No time, Bravo 6. 2 bogeys headed your way fast. Grab what you can and get the hell out of there.
Fast movers. Probably means we better go. So, grab the manifest in the container. Move. Alright, everyone topside. Double time. Warcraft, Griffin, what's your status?
Already in the helicopter, sir. Enemy ahead. Bravo 6, come in. Bravo 6, what's your status?
Old record base, very unlikely. Already had 1 death. And the clearing out section, just before it, way too slow. They can do better. So we're gonna have a long ass cutscene after that. A 5-minute cutscene. And while some fans of, for example, Final Fantasy say it's alright to have such long cutscenes in the run, they get a lot longer cutscenes in the run. I can't relate because, well, Final Fantasy's Final Fantasy, and this is Call of Duty. You have to run and shoot, not watch cutscenes. But that's how things are.
Roger that. We're out of here. Faceplate, this is Big Bird. Package secured, returning to base. Out.
اليوم نهضنا من جديد كشعب واحد في وجه الخيانة والفساد.
And there we go. Funnily enough, the guy we're playing as right now, the ex-president of Saudi Arabia, Yasser al-Fulani, his name can be roughly translated to English as John Doe. Because his surname, Al-Fulani, basically translates as some random guy, or anonymous, or something like that. And John Doe is the usual nickname of an anonymous body in British and American police. It's a woman, then it's Jane Doe, of course. So we're just playing as a random guy right now, despite him being the president.
الصدمة ينتج العبودية لن نكون عبيدا.
Now let's play a little more with the FOV. Boom. I can do this. And suddenly we're in a limo. Let's get it back to normal. I'm gonna key bind it to CG FOV 90.
دعنا نظهر إننا لم نخاشمهم. كشعب واحد يجب أن نحرر أخوتنا من نير احتلال الأجنبي. جيوشنا قوية
Remember, no Arabian.
كما تحدث إنهم يتفسدون جيوشنا. لماذا سنحامي استقلال شعبنا؟ كان يوم عظيما.
Hey, let's waste ammo. What's even funnier, I used to rant a lot about how when you pick up weapons from those guys, from insurgents, they're always half full. And actually you'll be pretty lucky if what you just picked up has at least a half a clip. Because you can easily pick up a weapon and find that it has 1 bullet in it, 2 bullets in it, or I once even picked up an empty weapon from a dead body who just tried to shoot me. So they're wasting ammo like that, despite having obvious ammo shortages. That's just not plausible. It's much better in Modern Warfare 2. Like, at least you can trust your weapon there. Not gonna look at it. Alright, let's go to the actual gameplay. Wow, that was a bad shot. So running with a sniper rifle like this very M21 is much faster than running with your rifle out. I've got this little speedometer in the bottom right corner of the screen. And see for yourselves. This little thingy pulls the actual speed data from the game itself, from the game memory, so it's always accurate. We as the Call of Duty community designed it as a countermeasure to cheaters, because recently we found out that a few, or rather some of the runs were cheated. And cheated as in having an increased base speed of the character. Because Modern Warfare game series and basically any Call of Duty before Ghosts is built on a heavily modified Quake 3 engine. But it's still a Quake 3 engine in the core. And just like in Quake 3, you can change the base parameters of the character, like his base speed. And by having an increased base speed, those people, those cheaters, just had an unusually quick strafe jumps, and well, that's just not fair, is it? So we designed this. Now we can watch the speeds live. By the way, we just got past this level's soft lock. If you go to the door too early, Kamarov will stay on his position until you fall back from the door. But after Kamarov actually starts moving, well, you can start moving too. Now we just need to clear out this street a little bit. As soon as those guys show up, aim here. Now we just need those guys to show up. There they are. Good. Alright, let's reload everything we have. Snipe a little bit more just to clear out our own path. So we'll need to run there, and there, all the way to this house. What Kamarov says right now is, what are you doing? Are you crazy? You... Then he gets interrupted. Crap. Gotta be very careful on this run. This game can actually do very bad things to you. Very random things, like... Well, just yesterday, what happened? Jump out, around the corner, get blown up on a grenade. Which was live, there, for no reasons imaginable. But it was, and it blew me up. Great. Modern Warfare 2 at least has the courtesy to tell me that there's a grenade around the corner.
Storm the building while I cut the power. Go.
All right, I've cut the power. Go.
Victor, electricity station.
These nights go way too easy.
Shoot this guy, shoot this guy. Alright, here's Price. Good.
It's him. Nikolai, are you all right? Can you walk?
Yes, I can still fight. Thank you for getting me out of here.
Big Bird, this is Bravo 6. We have the package. Meet us at LZ1. Over. Bravo 6, this is Big Bird. We're on our way. Out.
Let's go.
I just need to get into the helicopter. If you get too close to the heli while it lands, it'll kill you. Even if you're not directly under it, just close enough, near it. In its personal space, if you may.
The Americans already attacked Al-Assad.
No, their invasion begins in a few hours. Why?
The Americans are making mistake. They will never take Al-Assad alive.
Shoreline coming into view. Copy, Striker 6-4. Try in 10 seconds. Copy. Taking fire here. Roger that. We've got RPGs down there. Shit, that was close. Got a visual on the target. 5 seconds. Stand by for relay. Go, go, go! Second squad on me to the target building. Move! There's the target building. Left side door free.
So first of all, we'll need to shoot through the door. There are two guys behind the door, or at least there were two guys behind that door. And we just need to go here to there.
Blow the charge.
Breaching, breaching.
Go, go, go! Jackson, throw a flashbang.
Okay, we're good.
Check the bodies. We need a positive ID on side. Negative ID over here, sir. No sign of Al-Assad here, sir. HQ, this is Red Dog. Target building is secure, but we don't have Al-Assad. Over.
And this level was the level where an actual rocket jump was found. As a very long jump that requires you to have an RPG-7, which is basically a rocket launcher. So I've never been able to actually replicate it, but I can give you the idea. Just let me
Building in sight.
reach the kill plane, so the bots will despawn. While we're waiting for Lieutenant Vasquez, who's very slow. Show you the basics. So you have to get here. Jump to this rooftop, then here, 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 and that's where the magic begins. With one rocket jump, you make it to this rooftop, then with another one from here through that broken wall to here, break the window, and the third rocket jump you make will be there to there. You go through the window and you finish the level, because even though there are no bots nearby to breach the door, you can still breach it for some reason. Or rather, it automatically breaches itself. And this makes the individual level world record for this level an amazing 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Good. Get in position.
Which is way less than I have on my PB, on my usual run. So my usual time is around 6 to 7 minutes. But I cannot enter Rocket Jump because it requires me to have a stable FPS over 500 and a Rocket Jump skills. I have neither. Gonna throw a few grenades. Clear out the room as fast as I can. No, come on! Vasquez, please.
Room's clear. Move up. Al-Assad should be on the
Not bad. Could be better, but not bad.
Yeah, there goes our boys. Hoorah. Hoorah.
Hold your fire. Friendly's coming out.
No sign of Al-Assad, sir. All right. All in range.
I hate pictures. But in fact, in this game, there are 2 things... No, I'm lying to you. 3 things that everyone hates. First one is grenades, second one is dogs, the third one is the next level. The bog. Infamous for having no save points in a speedrun. A piss easy soft lock. A lot of RPGs and a lot of angry bots that want to kill you.
It's on a loop. Broadcast is recorded. Yeah. Score 1 for military intelligence.
So if the game decides to screw you up, if anything goes wrong, you have to replay the level from scratch, from the start. Also, weird thing, this light is unpierceable. Look here, and I shoot through the light, and nothing happens. Just consumes bullets, sends them somewhere.
Alpha Company's tank is stuck.
Alright, wish me luck.
Let's go.
So the first part is pretty easy. Just have to get here and shoot a little bit with a machine gun.
Be advised, more enemy troops are converging on
So
the
this
tank.
command says something, it means this door is open and we can go to the next stage, which is considerably harder, as they've got grenades and RPGs and Dragunovs now. And only have one life. Those guys on the overpass are usually very inaccurate, but as I've said before, if the game decides to screw you up, those guys will be 100% accurate. Also, if you aren't careful, you can team kill people with Javelin. If you stay here, the rocket will go forward and then explode on this very balcony and make you replay the whole level, because attacking teammates is forbidden. There's nothing you can do with it. Besides, well, going away from the balcony. You don't have to blow up all 3 tanks, 2 are enough, but I just want to be sure. So the first soft lock of this level was on the machine gun. If you accidentally do one wrong thing, I haven't figured out which, Vasquez will never go close enough to the machine gun. And here is the second soft lock, which you can delock. If you go too fast, you pass a certain trigger, but you can always go back to it. Fortunately, Vasquez is not unlockable, not delockable. You have to replay the level. Still only one life. Alright, can move now. I just need to blow up the CPU. We're past the hard part. Come on. Got the beacon. Now just need to hide somewhere safe and wait a little bit. What the? Remember what I said about game deciding to screw you up? Well, it just happened. I've told you I'll have to replay the whole level. Luckily enough, my estimate allows me to do it. I accounted for every inconvenience that can happen. For 2 very possible soft locks, and safe strats to bypass those soft locks. To replaying the bog. I usually only need to do it once. After that, the game decides to soften up and let me actually pass the level. And this is exactly why I hate to run this game. and Modern Warfare 3 given me much more joy running it. At least Modern Warfare 3 doesn't make me repeat the whole level from the beginning because of a random grenade. Modern Warfare 3 does make me repeat the whole level if I get killed. That would be back on the grid, Sierra Leone. But not because of a random grenade, because, well, Sierra Leoneans, Africans in general, so poor they cannot afford any grenades. Only AKs and noob tubes on them. By the way, this surprises me a lot. Why no one